we will speak about the new module of the Tilos. And actually, this is a recently developed module we call Workplace Assistance. And before starting the presentation, I just would like to give you information about myself. I'm a civil engineer and specialized in project management and project management technologies. And I've been using project management techniques and methodologies during my career, and I'm specialized for Primavera, Tilos, Power Project, Isetia, and CostOS. And what is my role in the organization? I'm a technical consultant helping for my customers, analyzing their needs of project management and analyzing their processes, and we help them to implementing right methodology with the right technology. And our company, Feature Network Development, is a global distributor of Trimble Tilos, more than 80 countries. And today, in the different line of the product, we are very proud that we implemented more than 2,000 customers for project management system, and together with our valuable partners, we deliver them solutions. And we are distributing different line of solutions like Power Project for, let's say, project planning, scheduling for any kind of project with the 4D scheduling and the risk management functionality. Isetia is a progress tracking, portfolio management, contract management, and document management system for projects which is needed that kind of processes. Tilos is a time location system, and CostOS is a cost estimation system and cost analyzing system for our clients. And let me just go directly to demo. Okay, and actually this presentation is addresses for existing Tilos customer. I'm not going to speak about what does it mean time location, and that's why if you've never seen Tilos before, it can be a little bit complicated looking, but the Tilos customers who knows Tilos already will love it, because this is really very valuable product which Trimble is developed. And one new thing is, you can see that this is the project which I'm going to show you today is a road project. And you can see that we have distance with the former version, which is the 9 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 11 kilometers, all the time from the right of way. But the new version for work assistance, we can also enter the now distance on the Y level, so that we have X and Y both axes now possibilities for entering the distance. This is excellent. And adding another dimension and another information that you can see that we can also divide the project's phase and sections, and these lines can be also integrated for the project pictures. And also we can draw now, for example, the project phase objects, and these objects are integrated with the activity. The major aim of workplace assistance, integrating activities for monitoring the progress on the project picture, so that you can see that these activities, if this activities has a progress, color of this road line will be changed. Let me show you how, so that we can here select it, for example, the object for distance sales. And let me also here for the showing that I would like to, for example, make what if analysis, okay, which is, all right, I would like to know how my project will be progressed. Before this, I want to show the legends, right, which is that for progress, we have possibilities for showing, for example, show the line black color if there is no progress, show the line if it is a progress, red. If the activity has 50% progress, show the line, blue. If activity is completed, show the line, green. All right? So that I would like to show now here the line. If it is black, it means there is no progress. Okay. So that before starting demo, I want to show that if you selected here, for example, the dates, let's say November 1st, and this activity is black, it means that I have no progress going to be in my project 1st of November. If I select the 7th of November or 8th of November, please see that color is changed to red. It means that my construction activities in section 1 is started. All right? And if I selected the section 15, you can see that my construction activities colors are blue now. The reason why 15th of November I have blue, it means that I have already more than 50% progress in this area. If I select the 22nd, you can see that more than 50% progress is ongoing, but I have also started activities in the section 2. So that this gives me very clear information that in the 29th of November, I'm going to finish the section 1, and I'm going to have section 2 also completed, and section 3 is more than, let's say, started 1% progress, and section 4, sorry, more than 50%, and section 4 is more than 1%, less than 50%. So that this is a major idea. Workspace assistance will help you to select the dates and get the information that which week you are going to complete it, which task. Okay, this is planned way. We can also do actual, planned versus actual comparison, so that on the graphics, on the project map drawings, we will be presenting construction activities progress. Okay, but of course, this data also can be entered by activity. You can see that these are the construction activities, so that when you select the activity and when you go to progress, and when you enter, for example, here the progress information that, let's say, let's select here the progress type, and when you enter the progress here 10%, immediately the color will be here changed to blue or red, because that progress is started. So that idea is we enter progress on task and monitor our progress from the field. All right. Okay. So that let's open the new file, which is empty one, and created this data one by one. It will be more, let's say, easy to understand. All right. So that I'm just opening the new file and empty one. So that I created now empty Tilos file. Okay. Let's save this one. Empty. Okay. So that I think that this was not very empty, so that I can delete this for. All right. Delete also this. And delete also this one. Okay, and here also we select and from here delete. All right, now let's say that I open the empty Tilos file and I would like to guide you step by step how I'm creating the projects. All right, number one, I need to add pictures here, so that what I do is a classical, the same method. I selected, for example, add the pictures, so that here we can enter here the classic way the pictures. We can select the file, and when we select the file from here, we just select, let's say, all files, and here we select the roads, and we inserted the roads. So that this is our pictures. Now I inserted my picture. I need to adjust my pictures for my project so that I can say, okay, this is the distance, and keep the proportions, okay, so that I can also say, all right, do it like -200, and you can just apply it this way, and you can just have your picture ready here in the system. All right, I would like to also divide my project in sections, so that in, let's say, section profiles, I can select this area from Excel. This is the section profiles, and you know that Tilos can be easily, you can just go to, for example, section profiles, imports, no, let's say that, not that one. Here, section profiles, and we import it. Leave it and select. We have a section profiles and road sections. We can also go to road sections. We can select here, copy, and here we have a road sections. You can see that section 1, subsection 1, 2, 3, 4, and also we can just select those and put it here, subsection limits. Let's do 0, and you can see that we have subsection limits, and you can just make the lines, let's say here. Okay, so that what I did now, I created my, let's say, projects information lines, project section, subsection, and I imported my project map. All right, and you can see that we have a new functions here called adding the points, so that you can also mention that we are going to have here new points, okay, so you can enter the new points, and you can enter the here, let's say, another points, and you can create it here line, which we call new object line. I don't want to take too much time creating for each section one line. I have already created here code, let's say here I have this one. Let me just open it because it takes some time. And here, I created this one. All right. Now you can see now this is the one which created one. You object created a line by entering the insert points features. Second one is from section 1 to section 3. Third one is section 3, section 4. You can see that in each section we have created one line. All right. And you need to now enter the activities so that we can just select and enter the, let's say, first activities here. Okay, you can just draw as an activity. All right, and from here, when you just enter the activities, you can also go to coordinates. From coordinates, you can say that, okay, this is for substation 1 activities. All right. Second activities, we can also register it here, and you can say this is section 2. Third activities here, you can say section 3, subsection 3. It's automatically applying it. You can also register here the another activities for section 4 and another activities, and you can have it here subsection 5, so that I have created here subsection 1, subsection 2, subsection 3 activities, and I can link those activities so that this one will finish, this one will start, this one will finish, this one will start, and this one will finish, this one will start, and this one will finish. As you see, this one will start, so that I have created here the link. I can schedule it. You can see that all of them are finished to start relations, and it's created this way. You can also have possibilities for entering the another activities here for example, for summarizing. So you can just add it here, another activities. Let's say this is the summary task. You can just create a summary task, and in this case you can select those other activities and insert it inside of the summary task, and now it's a one activity. But if you want to see the details, you can just press and create it. Okay. And now this task, when you create it, all right, so that let me just also create it the others, and you can add a second, third one, but maybe let's not lose the time for entering for this. I can open, for example, here already added activities, and let's say, okay, I open again new one, new file, which is already created all activities. All right, so that we go here. Okay, so that this is the samples which other activities already created. We don't see all tasks because the view is here starting from December, so that I need to just change starting dates. Let's say April 1st. And let me just check. Yeah, here. Maybe I can start it from not April, but October, let's say. All right, so that I select it here. October 1st. Okay. Now I have also task here created, shown, sorry, in the wrong file. Let me one more time open it. Probably I close it. Okay. All right. I created again for the file with the loaded activities, so that we are from here. I'm just saying that, okay, just to show me two activities starting from 1st of November. Okay, so that when you enter all your tasks, you can see that your project activities is going to be like this. Of course, I was creating finish to start relation. Here, I have another relation types. When the first activity 50% progress, then second activity start. Okay, so that now I would like to just show you what I was showing at the beginning, so that when you just go to distance cell settings, and you can say show my activities, how it look like, all right? So that when you have 8th of November, you can see that because of the here your activities in 8th of November starting, planned date is showing activity on the top as a red. It means that this activity is in progress. When we have 15, this activity has more than 50% progress. When it's at 22, this is still more than 50%, but this activity is also start. So that you can, these are the planned data you can have. Okay. But what about if you don't want to have planned data and we would like to show the progress? Okay. That I selected the progress periods, but when I select the progress view, you can see there is no progress here. Why? Because it's taking the actual progress. So what I need to do, let's say I selected activity, this one, section 2, and open the activities, all right? And go to my activities progress, all right? And from the activity progress, I can just enter that this activity has 50% progress. When I selected this 50% progress, please see that my activity line here, section 2, returned the color blue. If I write it here, again, this activity, 75%, and you can see that when I write it as 75% and when I press enter, okay, it's showing the blue. When I write it in 100%, activity returned the green. It means that when I enter the progress to my task, the color of the line is automatically changing. All right? Do you have any question? If you have any question, please type it. But our idea is that we are now entering progress on task. With the new Tilos module work phase assistant, we can display the colors. So that let's select the second activities. And when you select the, for example, by the way, you don't have to go to task. I selected the line and select the task, automatically it will be selected the task. And here we enter the progress. Let's enter the simple progress. Let's say that this is at 25%. You can see that color is moved to red. If you write it here 50%, color moved to blue. And if we write it here, let's say 100%, color will be green. By this way, you can see which activity is completed, which activity is in progress, which activities is not started. All right. As a final one, let me show you how it looks like. You can also do it very valuable things that you can also open, for example, planned versus actuals in 2 screens, and you can see that this will be excellent presentation for your project team and show that this was planned to have completed section 1 and section 2. It's showing that section 1 is not started yet and section 2 is less than 50%. Okay, and here you can see that it just gives the comparison and on the date, which you can go here. So here, for example, on the date which we can go, and when we select, for example, here, December 6th, you can see that plant was completing this work, but we didn't start it yet. So that you can just select and you can immediately compare planned versus actual work. Is there any question? All right. Thank you very much then your time. Work phase assistant is a new module of Tilos and already available for Tilos customer. It works together with Tilos license. It's not a separated license. It's a plugin like Primavera integration, Microsoft integration, or Excel integration so that if you have any more question, please let us know. And thank you very much for attending and for about the workplace assistant presentation. And have a nice day and Happy New Year.